Hey guys, it's Moody here, and today I have a live Loto Cup battle against one of my subscribers. And this is my technically second time uploading to MSB. I have one other upload here that was Ubers, I believe, but the uploads that I'm going to have on this channel are mainly going to be Loto Cup and Ubers. So if this here's interest you, then hopefully you're already subscribed to this channel, but if you're not, then you probably should. And then the MSB Twitter is going to be in the description in case you'd like to just see every time we upload. And then if you'd like to subscribe to my channel and you enjoy my content, then you could also do that because that link is also in the description. So, Loto Cup is a tier that just, you basically, all your Pokemon are at level 5 and in their basic forms. There is a ban list, but this is just a quick thing for people that don't understand the tier. So, things to watch out for, usually fletchling is a big problem, so, I mean, honestly, I don't really have much to deal with it. Keep in mind, fletchling is a normal flying, not fire flying. So I always forget that because I'm silly. But I'm probably gonna lead off with Ferris. I want to lead off with Ferroseed, but I want to lead off with Ferroseed, or I can Chinchou and Volt Switch. Okay, we're gonna Chinchou and Volt Switch. And in case, well, I guess that's kind of like in case he leads off with Fletchling, then Chinchou and Volt Switch, and then Chinchou is probably my best bet against the Fletchling, because that's honestly one of the biggest threats in Loto Cup is Fletchling, just like it kind of is in OU2. It's just like Swords Dance and then Acrobatics or Brave Bird everything. But it's mostly Acrobatics in Loto Cup because a lot of things just have like Orange Berry and whatnot. So he leads off with Zigzagoon, and if this thing does what like the Linoon does, then I mean it can belly drum, but I'm not entirely sure what this thing does, so I'm just gonna end up Volt Switching out probably into Ferroseed, Volt Switch into Ferroseed, because if he goes for like a normal type attack, because Zigzagoon is normal, so if he goes for a normal type attack, then Ferroseed is pretty okay. So I'm gonna go into that. I'm surprised he didn't lead off with, okay, he goes for Tackle, which it does literally 1 HP, so, and I think actually do more damage to him than he ends up doing to me, so I think that I could just set up Stealth Rock safely, so I'm just gonna go Stealth Rock here, and he goes for the Rest, which I guess that works if he wants, like, Resto Chesto or something. I mean, it's kind of weird, but I don't exactly have a fighting type, so I'm just gonna stay here instead of Stealth Rock. There's really nothing else for me to do because this thing doesn't threaten me in the slightest. Might as well Leech Seed at this point. In case he decides to switch here, I might as well Leech Seed instead of set up Spikes. There's so many S's! Spikes and Stealth Rocks, and I just freaking slur my words because I'm weird. I also have a blue tongue. I'm so colorful, it's so weird. So, like I thought, he's gonna end up switching out, so as long as I hit the Leech Seed, which would be lovely, yes I do. As long as I hit the Leech Seed, then I gain some health back and he loses a bunch of health, so we'll all be fine. But I don't want to stay in on this thing because it does have a possibility of carrying Hidden Power Fire, and I can't imagine him wanting to go into this thing otherwise, so I'm going to actually go into Spritzee because Spritzee is my especially defensive Pokemon, so I think regardless of what he goes for, I'm actually going to be pretty okay and take it pretty well, except for Calm Mind! Don't set up on me! Don't! Oh. Alright. Well, if he goes for Calm Mind, at least I think I'll be dealing with it decently, because I mean I'm still getting health back from Leech Seed, and I can just Wish Protect. Wish Protect! That would be so mean though. That would be so mean. But I'm tempted to do it. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go for a Moonblast because that's the only attack I have to attack him with. So, Confusion does like nothing, but it freaking Confusion hacks. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Alright. Confusion hacks. Don't mess up. Okay, thank you. So I get some extra damage. And then we can Okay, good. We take it out. Good. So good job, Spritzy. You actually did something. I don't think I've used you in a battle yet, but you're a fun Pokemon. I have a lot of Pokemon that are from 6th gen because I just have this like whole box of like 6th gen low cup Pokemon, and it's just I haven't had a chance to make more or an actual team, so I kind of just like grab Pokemon that are really fun to use. So it's not as competitive as it is casual. It's more casual for me right now. So hopefully you guys enjoy this too. And it's taking a while to think about it, so I guess you just really know what to go into, which is fine by me. Okay, goes back into the Zigzagoon. I mean, I could go back into Ferroseed really easily. Like, super easily. He still has another turn of sleep, so whatever. We'll go back into Ferroseed here. I could actually just set up some spikes if I really want to and just rack up residual damage because I don't believe that his team had a Rapid Spinner or a Defogger for that matter. So that's alright with me. Actually, he has Sleep Talk, and then he's probably going to go for like, alright, he gets the rest, but I mean, if he had Return or something, it's not. We're just Leech Seeding again because I am a meanie, and Ferroseed is just... Ferroseed is the cutest thing because he's just like buried in the ground, and every time he attacks his just spikes. She's the coolest animation. Like, he does nothing when you're waiting there, but when he actually uses his move, he looks so cool. I think that's one of the coolest animations that they made. So, spikes it is. We got Leech Seed going, and then we just need to start setting up some spikes, and then Tail Whip. I don't even remember what Tail Whip does because that's one of the starter attacks. Actually, that might actually work because I mean, I still resist literally his only attack because he has Rest, Sleep Talk, Tail Whip, and Tackle. But I guess that's not too bad. I'm just gonna set up spikes again, and he's gonna end up withdrawing. And this is where he withdraws into something with Defog because I didn't pay enough attention. No, it goes into Charmander. Alright, Charmander. I know you could like Flare Blitz me. You can Dragon Dance. You can Dragon Claw, which you're not going to go for. But you are going to do things to me that I will not enjoy. So I'm actually thinking that Staryu maybe because you're a water type and you resist the... I'm going to Staryu. He resists the the fire. He resists the fire, so hopefully he goes for the Flare Blitz. Even though I'm a Power Punch, but even though I am a Staryu, it really still probably would have done a good amount because Staryu is pretty frail. But I outspeed him here unless he's Scarf. Scarf Power Punch though is really not a common thing, so probably not. Now, I really just want to Hydro Pump this thing, but I could also Thunderbolt, but I don't really think that he had any water types on his team, so I am just going to Hydro Pump. And then he's going to withdraw. This is where he has a water type on his team because I don't exactly remember. No, he has Fletchling. Alright. Oh, if I actually went for the Thunderbolt there, that would have actually helped me out more. But Hydro Pump should still do a good amount being stabbed, and yeah, take it out. So, it's not super effective. Thunderbolt would have been, and it would have been like guaranteed to hit, but it still takes it out, and that was one of the things I was really fearing. So Marie comes in with the no, okay, can scare me out with Thunderbolts and stuff, so I could just go into Chinchou here because I have Volt Absorb, and then that would give me extra health. I don't need extra health because I'm at full health, but I guess it kind of works. And I don't think he can really do much else to me unless he has like a tackle or something, but yeah, Thunderbolt, Volt Absorb doesn't affect Chinchou. Chinchou's honestly one of my favorite Little Cup Pokemon, especially because he's got good typing. So I'm gonna Scald here, and it's basically going for damage now. He has Charmander who's weak to the water. And even though it's neutral on Mareep, I don't think he has a very good switch into anything for water type attacks. So, I mean, he can go back into Zigzagoon, but it's still not a good switch in. The thing is that I know when I battle people, not everyone has like actual Little Cup teams because they are really difficult to get on Wi-Fi. So, like, even I don't have a built Little Cup team. I just have kind of like Pokemon that I use. So, I understand if people don't have the most competitive teams, is what I'm trying to say, if that makes sense. So, Piplup. Well, there's the water type, so I'm at a good matchup right now. He takes Spike's damage, and I'm just gonna Volt Switch out here. There's really no other protects. Unless he goes into Mareep again to resist it. I'm gonna Scald. I'm gonna Scald thinking maybe he's gonna switch into Mareep. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna Scald. It's like, honestly, it's not really very likely. But, oh, maybe it is more likely than I thought, actually. Because usually I assume people protect and they switch into the thing, assuming for me to go for the same move, but I'm not going for the same move here. And he's taking Spike's damage, and we could just end up scalding him. Maybe, yeah, it actually kills from that range, so I'll take it. I am perfectly fine with that. Thank you, Jinchao. You are a very good Pokemon. So, I mean, he doesn't have a lot of options anymore. And at this point, well, I don't want to say that I can sweep, but I might be able to sweep. Alright, Charmander. This is where Spikes and Stealth Rock really helps. Because, like, I didn't even attack this thing yet, and it already took that much damage. I'm just saying. So, I'm going to end up scalding you. And he ends up switching, even though the Charmander is going to end up dying. Unless he just made a mistake, which, you know, sometimes happens. But, really, with the spikes and everything else, there's really no point in switching, honestly. I actually might... Oh, I got a burn. I feel so bad. I hate it when I get, like, Scald burns, because really it's just a 30% chance. It's not that much. But from here on, I could just Scald it anyway, and it's going to end up dying, and then I'm going to end up... Well, not I am, but he can just end up... Well, the second Charmander comes in, Charmander is pretty much dying to all the residual damage, and I think that's just pretty much good game. So hopefully you guys also enjoy the layout. This layout currently matches my hair, so thank you for that. And it's actually the first time I think I'm using a layout for Wi-Fi battles, so that's different for me. So if you guys do enjoy this battle, then you can leave a like. I would really appreciate it, and it does help the channel. And if you want to submit your own battle to the channel, you can. And then that link should also be in the description, and it should let you know how you can submit your own Wi-Fi battles, and then they get uploaded here, and then you can just, like, let everyone know, and the community here can try and help smaller people grow. So you can feel free to do that. And other than that, I love you guys very, very much with lots of hearts, and I will see you in the next upload, which will be sometime this month. So I love you guys, and bye.